Hello, Dutch Mama here. I'm going to tell you a Bible story. But if you're a kid, this one isn't for you. I don't tell this Bible story to my own children. Because it's about what Israel did when everyone did what they thought was, each man did what he thought was good, and they didn't ask God his opinion about any of it. And it's nasty. So, parents, if your kids are in the room, watch this video some other time. I'm in Judges around chapter 19. Goes on for a little bit. During the time of Judges, there was a Levite who had a tiff with his concubine, and she went off in a huff to her father. Well, the Levite went to patch things up and get his concubine back. On the way home, they had to stop by a town in Benjamin and camp out in the square. And an old man comes by and he says, "Oh, no, trust me, you don't want to do that. Stay at my house." That night, every man in town got together as a group, banged on the door, send out that Levite guy so we can gang rape him. And the old man's response, he doesn't know the Lord too well either. His response was, "Oh, no, that's not right. We'll send out a woman to you instead, so you can mistreat her instead." Well, they do. And the Levite's concubine ends up molested to death on the door's front, on the stoop. The Levite, obviously, is not happy about this. He communicates this to the rest of Israel by cutting up his concubine's corpse and sending pieces of it all over Israel. So they look into it, realize what had happened, and decide they need to do something about it. This is not okay. So they demand that every town in Israel send representatives to a big meeting. They had a big meeting to decide what to do, and correctly come to the conclusion that they should wipe out the town that did this, because everyone in town was okay with that treatment. They looked into it, realized there were no representatives from Benjamin there. Everyone in Benjamin was okay with what that town had done. This story is not about God's wrath on a bunch of gang rapers. This story is about God's wrath on the rest of Benjamin for being okay with them doing that. You can read the rest of the story for yourself. It's not pretty, very sad. But their response was not unbiblical. God's wrath is on people who will not put their foot down when abominations happen. About the Olympics thing, and that's the only thing this Olympics is going to be remembered for. I'm not upset at the people who are on the stage. They will either repent or they will get due payment for their services. I am upset with all the people who say, "I don't care what they do in the privacy of their own home, just as long as I don't have to watch." Like, you're going to draw the line at as long as it doesn't inconvenience me? No. Sin is sin, and we should not like sin. It's okay to not like sin. You're not being nice to that person by just cheering them on as they waltz on their way to hell. So, it is my firm belief that the most of God's wrath over that event is not going to be for the people who committed it. It's going to be for the people who cheered. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.